Welcome to the Dunn and All Show. We are back. We have in the studio the grand prize winner of the Urban Impact Pitch Competition 2023. We have Crystal Dunn from Berries by Crystal.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
What up? What up, girl? What it do? What it do?
None.
How does it feel to be a grand prize winner?
Tired.
You didn't do it. You did it big. You did it big, girl.
We did it.
You did it big, girl.
It feels good. It feels good.
What?
It's
So tell me,
still
tell people about that journey.
a surreal moment. It's late nights, early mornings,
You done did it.
going going back and forth with the husband
Who?
on
Your
different
baby daddy.
on different things. My forever baby daddy. It feels good though.
Does it?
For other people to see and believe in us.
For other people to see and believe what you already knew
Yeah,
that was within you.
that's true.
We never wait on anybody to acknowledge our worth. First, you have to start with acknowledging your own worth and knowing
Right.
the beauty and the work of your product, the art. People fail to realize just how much the undertaking of doing what is being done and the process of it
Yeah.
getting done and really just what it takes is just not an easy feat. And to for those that are not public speakers that get up there and actually speak, I hate that the whole thing didn't get a chance, to go live stream it accordingly. They had some hiccups along the way, but I tell you, and I told you so many times, I'm so proud. I was so proud of you when that happened, and it was just, for me, it was just so surreal because I was thinking the whole time. I said, man, this girl done bust her butt. It's so many late nights, it ain't just been you, of course, it's been us.
Yeah.
We know that, but you're the brand and you're the face, but just to know how much work has been put in and how much work is still being put in. Long days, restless nights, tired, frustrated, worried, upset,
Yeah.
happy, lucky, blessed,
Definitely.
mad, confused. This is like a big pile of emotions.
Say mad and confused.
Mad, confused, happy, sad, discouraged, blessed. You can think of so many different adjectives to put into that equation, and they will all be accurate at some point in time.
Yeah.
And I say that to get to this final destination point. To everyone that's out there trying to do something, whatever it is that you're doing, just know that you're not the only one that have done it, and that you're not the only one that has gone through things.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to continuously go through things. Oh, they don't like me. Shit, they don't like these other people. And they kept going. Why can't nobody? Why are you waiting on people to realize and acknowledge your worth?
Right.
I made a post not too long ago. Set yourself up in such a way that no one can take away easily what you have worked so hard to create. I'm going to say this again. Set your life up in such a way that no one can easily take away what you have worked so hard to create. Quit waiting on somebody to give you something. Quit waiting on somebody to acknowledge you. You have to literally go out there and believe in yourself and say, my product is the ish. I'm the best. I believe in me.
Right.
I don't need anyone else at this beginning if you don't believe in me. I believe in me. I'm in this corner believing in me. My team believes in me. Okay? As long as you and your team believes in you, then everything else will be able to shine through.
Shawana Shea says, I needed this message. Let me tell you, girl. First of all, shout out to you.
That girl did an awesome job with t-shirts that last.
Expressive
at the
threads.
within 48 hours. She turned over 38 whatever shirts.
Yeah.
We're so proud of the quality.
Love.
They look great.
Love.
Anybody want a t-shirt? We got them. We got on deck medium, large, and some extra large. Anything bigger than that, we'll have to go ahead and do a special order. We can get those for you, but we got the t-shirts for you. Those t-shirts are going to be active on our website. Forgive me because they're only on Etsy right now, but we are pulling out of Etsy because we found some local distributors. We found Shawana Shea that will be doing our t-shirts moving forward. We had to find a good, reliable t-shirt person before we kind of really start putting it on blast locally. So we were actually outsourcing that to a third-party vendor. But now we got somebody locally. She'll be doing our t-shirts. She'll also be doing our sweaters. We also have a local
hoodies. You say sweaters.
I mean hoodies. But you know what? Old girl turned up and gave me a sweater in that dang on pack. That black one?
Yeah, it's a sweatshirt.
You see that? Yeah, it's a sweater.
Yeah, your sweatshirt.
A sweatshirt.
It's not the same thing, Katie.
It's not.
A sweater is a sweater and a sweatshirt is a sweatshirt.
What's the difference?
The material. Babe, we're not doing this
So a sweater is decorative, more stuff on it, right?
No, not necessarily. Like you have plain polo sweaters.
A sweatshirt is what? It's a t-shirt with long sleeves? Man, listen, that's a whole nother show. You're not going to do that to me right now. What?
You have a sweatshirt. Think of a hoodie without a hood. That's a sweatshirt.
A sweater.
That is not a sweater.
What's a sweater?
Oh my God.
What's a sweater? She can't even tell me.
Put you on the spot. The sweater is a totally different type of material. Okay. It's like a knitting material. It's totally different from a sweatshirt.
It's more knitted.
Yes.
It's more decorative.
It doesn't have to necessarily be decorative. Okay. You can have a plain sweater, but it's the material.
So it's like somebody
like your grandma knitting something. That's what puts you in mind of a sweater. But she gave you a sweatshirt. So
is it inappropriate to say sweater? Hey, go get my sweater. It's a nice sweater.
Yeah, because the kids and I both gonna bring you a sweater.
Sweatshirt.
You are not. You are.
I'm gonna have to ask Siri. I'm gonna have to fact check you. I can't believe everything.
Chat GPT.
I can't. Do not get on chat GBT.
GPT.
GBT. GP. What? Is it GB or GP? What is it? Is it GB or GT?
PT.
What is it?
Chat GPT.
What's it? Right, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Don't take them off yet. What does the PT stand for?
I don't know.
What does the G?
I don't know.
Somebody tell us what does the GP?
I think it maybe Chat G. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, but what does it mean? What do the letters mean?
I don't know if it's B or T. Help.
Somebody
send help.
Somebody put that in the comments.
Send help.
Put that in the comments.
Send help.
We done got so far off the topic. We done talked about the sweaters and then Chat GPT.
She said sweater is not as thick.
Okay. All right. So what? She's gonna be doing our sweatshirts. Y'all happy? Shawana Shea is gonna be doing our sweatshirts.
Hoodies, sweatshirts.
Girl, I swear for God, you done took me off the sweatshirt and I said sweatshirt. Now you want to say hoodies. She's gonna be doing our sweatshirts and hoodies. Ta-da! Is that it? There we go. I finished it. Yeah. So all of those orders come down. So anyway, we're going to have the hats.
That's what I deal with.
We're going to have we got the bucket hats. They're going to be listed on the Bears by Crystal on the merch page. The bucket hats, the baseball caps. We got the little baseball caps with the little twill in the back so y'all can drop your little ponytail.
For the girls.
For the ladies. Oh, you know what? We ain't much going to do like that. Guys, my dudes that got like they locks.
Yeah.
My dudes that got your locks. You know, I'm not even going to say just women. Because you can put your your ponytail, your locks in between the back, because it has like the little bungee type of cross basket type whatever back there.
Yeah.
So you can put that back
cool.
there.
It's really cool. It's real
It's cool, man. So we think about all our people, you know, when it comes to, you got to you can put your bun in there. But listen, with the Bears by Crystals merch, man, it's off the chain. Man, we've gotten questions about these dang on logos, and you know what? We like the controversy, because it's crazy. Because one thing I noticed, we talked about it, people don't read. Mm-hmm. People don't read. People don't research. No. They don't do the reads. Read, no research. No reason for them not to do it. No reason not to read, no research. People want things to be spoon-fed to them. Yeah. They want that.
And to a certain extent, I don't mind explaining and spoon-feeding, so that way...
Speak for yourself. Now when I got it out there in plain writing,
people can understand more. But I made that post because, you know, people talk about you. And I know people talk about us behind our backs. I know this. So I wanted to bring it out to the forefront because I know there are people out there that feel some type of way. Bring it to the table. Let's talk about it. Lay your plate down. Put your platter down. Let's talk about it.
We open ourselves up for discussion. And it was, I'm not even going to call it constructive criticism, because it wasn't constructive criticism. It was more of opinion based.
Yeah, I asked for your honest opinion. Don't lie. Don't sugarcoat it for me.
And to anybody that want to know what we're talking about, if you want to go ahead and come in, go on the Bears by Crystal Facebook page. We kind of open up the comments on the logos, trying to see what people thought. And then we realized that people either thought like demonic stuff, or they thought, but you know, it's a crazy, especially in the African American culture, how we just primarily really look at death as a bad thing. But you know, death is actually a part of life. It's the completion of life's circle. And it actually should be celebrated.
It's supposed to be celebrated.
But Bears by Crystal is not promoting per se death. Yeah. It's promoting you a healthier way of living.
Right.
We're burying you today so you can live a healthier tomorrow. And this goes back to English homophones. When you actually, anybody that don't know how to spell that, it's not any type of sexual orientation. If you have that, because you heard homo, it's HOMOPHONES. Please look that word up. HOMOPHONES. That is where the words are spelled differently, but they sound the same, and they also have different meanings. So what we did, we used wordplay. Bury, BURY versus BERRY.
Yeah,
they're sending a message. We're burying you using our food items.
All right.
So you don't get buried prematurely. So you got the little kid Grim Reaper with the berry stuff dripping. It's like, it's so cool wordplay. Then somebody that had the nerve to say, "What, thought about changing your logo?" What?
Y'all.
Makes me change the name of my kid. Right
this now was an in-person conversation.
The audacity.
Where they were directed to me because our friend that we had working with us this past weekend was she explained it as well as she could. And she then sent the lady to me. And she told me, she said, well, you know, normally I stay away from things that look like this, with things like this. I just wanted to know the story behind, you know, your logo and why you chose the logo. And I break it down to her. Pretty much the same thing that she had already been told. And as she was turning around to walk away from the truck, I'm still smiling. This woman asked me, she said, well, have you ever thought about changing it? The fuck?
The fudge?
Now, being the professional that I am.
The fudge?
People know my facial expressions tell on me quite often. I looked at her and I smiled and I said, no. Absolutely not. She looked at me and she walked off. But you know what? How about she still had a bowl in her hand? I'm pretty sure, I know for a fact,
she was eating that
she ate that bowl and she loved that bowl. But she asked me, had I ever thought about change? Why would I change it? Because you feel some type of way about it? Because you don't understand the story behind it? Because you didn't take the time out to read it?
Can I touch that ball?
You didn't take the time out to even really ask the question behind it. You already judged it before you knew anything about it.
Can I touch that ball?
Hush, Kevin. And yes, death is supposed to be celebrated. There are some cultures that I love because of how they celebrate things. But again, Berries by Crystal is not death. A lot of people said it makes them automatically think of death. And then I broke that down to them. Don't necessarily think of death. Think of your bad habits dying. Your bad habits dying. Your bad eating habits dying. You have diabetes. Think about your diabetes dying, meaning going away. High blood pressure, heart disease. Let's talk about those things dying to where you no longer have them because you're eating healthier. That's mine.
Keep talking. I'm trying to bring it up.
It's just that pissed me off. For on top of you to talk about, I've had an organization tell me that I could come to an event if I covered up the logo. They didn't even take the time out to ask about the logo and what it actually meant. But I can guarantee you that I have half of your people in your organization have been to my truck. But you asked me to cover it up.
Can I touch that bowl?
Special. But yeah. Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah.
Keeping all of that alive. I was trying to just get the image up, but it's probably going to take more effort than what I'm willing to give right now to keep messing with it. But y'all just Google Beers by Crystal, you'll see the logo. It's funny. The stuff that we can post and the things that we go through regarding the business. So, I'll tell y'all, whatever y'all doing, y'all just keep pushing. Sometimes you just need that nudge to keep moving forward. And now people will just do stuff and just say stupid stuff to knock you off your path. If you ain't ready for it, then you better get ready for it. They're going to tell you how your stuff is dumb. They're going to tell you, like, I don't understand why you doing that. I don't even understand why you doing it. It's not your level, your condition, your perfection, your altitude, okay, is not to be determined nor reasoned with people that are beneath your level of travel. Okay, I'm going to say this again. Your altitude of level where you are attaining to be, where you are striving to be, is not meant for those that are ground worshipers. Okay, they want to stay on the ground level. Let them see. Let them stay there. They're just going to have to continue to look above and watch you ascend as high as you can possibly be. But it's not up to you to keep explaining yourself to people that are down there on the ground level. They don't want to come up to the top. They don't want to read. They don't want to reason. They don't want to understand. They want you to bring stuff back down to the ground level because that's what suits them. But you're not fit for the ground. Your wings spread too far. You're meant to rise. Understand your position in life. It's not meant to sit around here and just be on the ground. And once you understand that, you don't worry anymore about the people that's sitting there. And when I say the people that are beneath you, I'm not saying it in a disrespectful way, but some people just don't want to stand up. They don't want to rise. They okay with being sitting on the ground, and they just want to look at you and just tell you that you're crazy for doing what you're doing. I bet they told Steve Jobs he was crazy. I bet they told a lot of people that have created some of the best things, the best products they were using. Somebody told them they were crazy for doing it.
Yep.
So they say I'm crazy. They say I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Possibly I am. But I'm fine with it. I'm fine with being crazy. I'm fine with being called crazy. I'm fine with being told I'm different. Right. I asked somebody the other day when I made a post and I said, good morning to everybody except the Pleasant Grove Planning Commission. I meant that in every fiber of my being. So, but instead of me saying something really like nasty or cursing or something like that, when I know I need to put my political hat on, I say something just to be smart. Something that is like, oh my God, like one guy had a nerve. What he said, I expect that's not classy. I'm not trying to be classy, bro. Like, no. I mean, I'm trying to just be genuine with you, and I'm trying to make light of situations that normally I'm really pissed off about. So I gotta make light of it because
Right.
I'm not a good fit for prison. They don't serve Bears by Crystal in prisons. All right, man. I'm not trying to go to prison for some of the things that I think that I want to do. I'm not going to capitalize on those moments because I'm just not a good fit for prison. So I figure if I go down that road, it better be really worth it. So a lot of these things that get proposed before me, they're just not really worth it. I'm not a good fit for prison again. So but you just certain people, man. It's just like they. I make light. I am a funny person. I'm jovial. I like to make light of situations that some people just make. It's just let sadness take over them. You gotta find the reasons to smile, and even in the midst of darkness, in the midst of so many things, find a reason to smile. Don't let people get under your skin.
Right.
Don't let people get the victory. Because ha, laughing your ass all the way to the bank.
Right.
And
literally.
What that check?
In my purse.
Ow! Crystal, Bears by Crystal laughing all the way to the bank when they told Crystal, well, I don't know why you even doing that, Crystal. Your bear is too high. Up! Let me get on that. Because y'all know I'm the hype man for Bears by Crystal. I am the number one cheerleader. Okay? I got my pom-poms. I got my whole starter kit. I'm going to get some Bears by Crystal shoes made. Keep playing with me. Keep playing. Listen, had the nerve to tell her, oh, that's a little expensive. Meanwhile, your product that you selling is high as hell, and we still bought it because we realized the quality in what you do.
Yeah.
And when Crystal started becoming more, let me say it, baby, mainstream, you know what they told her? Baby, your Bears ain't high enough.
Right.
That's where not the critics, the observers told her, baby, your stuff ain't high enough. I want you to redo this packaging a little bit better because your product looks and tastes better than the packaging that is in.
Yeah.
I need your packaging. Your packaging is okay, but I need your packaging to match what I just put into my mouth.
Right.
Okay. So tell me that.
And that's criticism.
Tell me that.
I took that and I was like, okay, Katie, we got to look at some stuff. I need to go and do the research on this type of box and this type of packaging and this type of ribbon and this type of paper, and still working on it. But yeah, I was and it was like clutch my pearls when they told me. I was like, ugh.
I clutched my imaginary pearls.
What?
My red and blue, my red and white pearl, my Bears pearl. I had to clutch my red and white and black Bears pearls.
Like what?
My gosh, did you just say that?
Dang,
but it really made me feel some type of way when they told you that you need to increase the price. I was like,
because she was like, "How much is this?" And I told her, she was like, "That's not enough."
That's not enough. And now we're looking like, dang,
yeah,
like, you right.
She was like, your quality speaks for itself.
But this girl doing her thing. You know what? And not only is Bears by Crystal, y'all out there doing y'all thing. Y'all out here that's listening to us. Y'all out here that's following us, man. Y'all know if y'all just really just look back at the journey. Look at our journey. It's a lot of stuff we post and a lot of stuff we hadn't posted. I need you to do the share thing for the pictures because I don't know what's going on. I need you to open that thing up so I can.
I have opened it up several times.
Okay.
I don't know what you.
So, but this is what I'm trying to get asked to. That was a moment that we didn't even put it on, and we really need to put it on. Our truck was stuck, broke down, because the weight of that baby broke the axles while we were going. Broke the rear drive side axle as we were getting ready to go up a hill, Acton Road at Children's. I mean, just boom, stuck in the mud. We had to activate the e-brakes to get it to not roll backwards, put some stops back there, just literally just call two different tow trucks, one heavy duty tow truck, one average tow truck to tow these items. But we were looking like, dang, so I'm telling this story so y'all don't feel like you're alone, when you do have setbacks. We lost product that we had on there that we had to repurpose or something before it became a total loss. We lost money from the venue that we cannot make it to, and it wasn't even much a big money maker venue. It was just like it was they were loyal customers.
Yeah.
Not only that, we paid for 2 separate tow trucks, and we had to pay for the repairs for the truck. Not only that, we were also losing money by the day.
Yep.
Because we could not go out there and make money.
Yep.
We had to go back and spend more money to go get a rental truck so we can go and do ship that same week. Speaking of shit, we need to contact them. But we had to do all of that, and so we lost. But that's a part of life. The thing about life was so funny about life is that people beware of the people that are only there to support you when you're winning.
Right.
You I'm gonna take this one from the book of PMJ, and I'm gonna try to use this properly with this image. So y'all watch this. People are there with you when you're reigning. This is the crown.
Mm-hmm.
They're with you when you're reigning, but they ain't with you when it's raining. This is the water. They ain't with you when it's raining.
They're not with you in the storm.
Be careful of those people that are only there with you when you're raining. The crown. They're not with you when it's raining. Homophones. Oh! Full circle.
Out, ain't it?
Huh?
That camera's not on it.
Yeah, that camera working.
Oh, yeah.
That camera working. Full circle.
That was good.
What?
That was good.
Homophones.
Amanda said that part.
Oh!
Yeah.
They're not with you they're not with you when it's raining. They're only with you when you're raining.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Homophones.
Be with me through the storm.
Barry. Boy, we killing it. Oh, we killing
During
it.
the storm.
See, that's why we killing it. Because that creativity. When you take what is simple to everybody else and you make it more complex and you make it more creative. That's what makes y'all. Because y'all can do the same thing with whatever it is that you got, whatever it is that you're creating, whatever it is that you stand behind. You can take that same type of creativity and make it your own.
Yep.
Crystal, nor anyone else is out there doing anything that's just quote unquote so off the charts. They've done things that made it more creative and more intriguing than anyone else. Their difference made the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Their difference made the difference. It gets no better than that.
Yeah.
It gets no better than that. Chris ain't the first chick to be around here dipping some strawberries. She just did it differently. She ain't the first one to be around here with a rapping. She just did it differently. Chris didn't run around here the first one with a food truck. She just did it differently because she came out there with a damn shipping container.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else got cargo trailers. What she pull up with? A shipping container. She did it differently.
Yeah.
She didn't do anything so much more uniquely to where it was just something totally off the charts per se. Like she created a whole new world. No, she didn't. She just really made the current world that we live in a little bit better with her niche.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Ooh.
Look at you.
Make sure I save this show.
Yeah.
Make sure I save this show. God, I felt that one.
Oh, thank you.
I felt that one.
Thank you.
You get a word so powerful and you feel it.
Thank you.
Woo. I bless you and I felt that blessing.
You bless
Lord
yourself.
have mercy.
Thank you.
Lord, I felt that one. But we say that to empower y'all, man, because we regular old people.
Nudge. You need the nudge.
That little nudge. We
little
say that
nudge.
so y'all can really go through that journey
Yeah.
and really understand your purpose in life, man. I need to break this thing down to like little reels, and if somebody can help me that, I can do it, but I don't have time. Because this is some good stuff we be putting out.
Yeah.
And people ain't gonna have time to see and watch this whole show, but we break this thing down to reels, and we got some good hot fire.
This is the nudge, and we all in business, all entrepreneurs need that nudge. With people saying stuff about our logo, that was a nudge. That was a nudge for me because it's got my mind. And I was talking to a few of my close friends, and just telling them about it and how I felt. And of course, they got upset because they're protective of us and our brand and what we do, because they know us and they know what we stand for. But it's got the creativity going. So it's some things that I haven't even talked to KD about, but it's some stuff that I want to do based off of how they
but you know
feel,
what,
to make something what they were making negative, making it positive.
But you know, they said that about your logo.
Yeah.
You know, we also had somebody else say the same thing when you showed up with the shipping container. Why is it so big?
Yeah.
It wasn't like, and it wasn't like this person came to us like, man, that's cool. That's cool. Big, like
what made you go so big? But that's cool.
That's cool. They said it was more of a frown, like, why y'all got it so big?
Yeah.
Damn. Like asked me, like, you know, when we go buy like stupid big houses, I'm like, why you got it so big? Because we wanted it. Like what we wanted. That's what we got.
The thing is, and what is it? Standing in a field of horses be the unicorn. Like you stand. I ain't heard that one. Be different. You want to
be bold,
stand out,
be bold, be different. Don't be scared to be bold. Yeah. Don't be scared to be different, because
stand out.
There are consequences with being bold and being different. I will tell you that now. Yeah. They're going to be people that are going to come after you. They're going to be people, new levels, new devils. Oh my gosh, because babe, I'm going to tell y'all this quick little story.
We're there.
We had a setback due to a commercial kitchen we were linked up to that shut down without us knowing until the last minute, and we were still in operation, and we got a notice. And as we were getting ready to go to another big event, we got a little birdie that said, "Hey, don't show up because the folks showing up." And we was like, "Cool." Did the folks show anybody else tell you?
I don't know.
We didn't even follow up. But they gave us the heads up, because that comes with some other repercussions and fines and stuff that were associated with it. And people gave us the heads up. We're thankful for those people, because they didn't have to do it. They didn't have to call us on their private line, so it wasn't really linked. They called us on their private line and said, "Hey, I come from a trusted source and you know who I am. I'm giving you the heads up. Do not go to said location because the folks gonna be there, and y'all are currently not structured the way you should be because of that setback we just had not too long ago. Yeah. You're on the road. Yeah, we getting everything fixed. It's in the process, but they don't care about what you're in the process of doing. They talking about your current status. They gave us a heads up. Man, I mean, I appreciate that. Yeah. That was just good looking. So. Man,
still good people in the world. Still good people in the world.
Keep pushing, man.
Yeah.
God,
definitely.
Man. Keep pushing. Keep
accept the nudge. Don't get all in your feelings when you get that nudge, because that nudge could come from anywhere and anybody. If it's a negative nudge, turn that mug into a positive nudge, because that's what I'm doing.
We've had some nudges. Oh God, we've had some.
Yeah, with nudges and knockdowns, but you pop back up.
Ain't knock us down.
You pop back up though.
They goddamn have
1 foot.
They has off balance.
It's a slide. Wait. You good? You up? Oh, gotcha.
Got me.
Yeah.
You gotta get somebody. Hold on. See, this you gotta have in life when they knock y'all balance. Hold on, do it again.
Yeah.
No. Oh, get somebody to pull you back.
I got you.
Get somebody to pull you back.
I got you.
To hold you down.
I got you. Yeah.
You gotta get somebody to hold you down. Because life is gonna be throwing some blows at you, man. People gonna be coming after you. Oh my God. I wish I can show y'all some of the times, some of the messages that we received and some of the feedback that we've gotten. Like, people really don't like to see you doing well. They don't like it. But that's when you need to be appreciative of a smaller circle. Keep that circle small, because all the people that's in that core unit that you have that really have your best interests in mind, that are super loyal. Shout out to my super loyal followers. Shout out to our super loyal close friends that we can call at a moment's notice that will come. Hey man, I need you to make this run for me, man. Boom, I got you. And we know who these people are, and they know who they are. We ain't gonna put them on blast, but they know who they are. We can be like, hey man, it'd be last month, and it's not like something that we were aware of. It was just something either we forgot because we're running, and they say, all right, I got you, boom. It's taken care of.
Yeah.
It's taken care of. Keep people like that around you, because I'm gonna tell you this: whatever it is that you're doing, you cannot do it by yourself.
No, you cannot.
You can't. As many times I know y'all want to keep pushing and you want to keep striving. You keep thinking, well, I can do this. I don't need no help. Shitting me. What that boy said? Bullshit.
Oh, that little dude.
Bullshit. I wish I can key it up right now. Bullshit.
Yeah.
You can't do this by yourself. You're going to need help. You're going to have people that's supporting you. You're going to need people. You're going to need people cheering for you. You're going to need people that's going to be putting you in different directions, giving you knowledge. Little nuggets along the way. Hey, you may want to look into this, and you can tell when they got your best interest in mind. They don't say these things to be nasty. They're saying these things because it's like you can tell they genuinely care. Hey, wait, hold on. Hey, listen. In order to make this better, listen. Check this out. As you can tell in the delivery, we've had shout out to Warner, shout out to Mike Gunn. They helped me out with my truck when I was about to spend over $20,000 on an investment to make some modifications to our trailer. Shout out to them that said, hey bro, check this here out, check this adjustment here out, check these bags here out. My over $20,000, over 30, almost $30,000 I was gonna spend turned out to be $2,000.
Yep.
Bruh, y'all save me all kind of money because I did not know, but they do heavy lifting. With the vehicles that they have. This is what they do, between driving 18-wheelers and having tow trucks, these big boy trucks. Say, if you fix this, you will have this better ride. You'll be much safer going from here to there. Man, we've been riding and floating like we in the Cadillac ever since. Riding, floating, because these were neighbors of ours that gave us. Y'all see what I'm saying? You can't do this by yourself. Quit trying to think you can travel this journey by yourself. You can't do this by yourself.
Yep.
You can't.
Hey,
identify the real people. Anyway, what you got in the comments, baby?
Yeah. Oh no, Shauna was asking. She was speaking and she was asking, "What are we talking about?" I told her, being nudged. We talked about the logo and those that support you, and staying positive throughout the setbacks. Even having those setbacks.
Was there any questions? Anybody had any questions?
No questions.
Wow. Okay.
Everybody,
that's a new one.
Yeah, I think everybody's just listening.
Yeah, that's a new one. But like I said, we're gonna break this thing down to like little reels and stuff for real.
Yeah.
So you guys can get these nuggets and get some of this stuff here in a condensed. Now that's something that we're definitely willing to do.
Yeah.
Just trying to find the time to do it. I know we talk about stuff being food spoon fed to people, but we also are mindful that people don't have the time to sit here and like really go through our whole lives to find something that's that helped them what they're trying to go through.
Yeah.
And it only took 10 seconds or less.
Yeah.
So I need help with that. I would love that somebody, if anybody listen, this is don't know that, don't every time only. Hey, listen here, Dunn. It's on out here.
Say it for the people.
Done It All is not a revenue generated show. This is a show that we do purely to promote positivity, to put people on, keep the community informed. This is not a paid show. Crystal gets paid $0. I get paid $0. This is our give back to the community. So if you have time to assist us with the reels and stuff to break these things, because it's also on YouTube, so we can feed this to the people. We acknowledge those that are with us at the beginning. So in the event that this thing jumps off and does something greater, then guess what? You will be a part of that core team. But I don't want anybody coming in as a done it all assistant with the expectation over here they're gonna pay. We ain't getting paid jack. Now, if you're doing something for Bears by Crystal or Peabody, that's something totally different. Those are our paid businesses, or done Airbnb, farmhouse. That's paid,
Right.
So we get money, you get money. But on Done It All show, this is a show that we literally give back to community, and we're feeding community information. So we can help just have more of a positive community. It's pretty much it. Put people on, keep people informed, and feed them information. Feed your spirit, feed your soul, not just feed your stomach. Bears per Crystal can feed your stomach. Shout out to Bears by Crystal getting ready in the fall for the next movement, the next level of doing Bears by Crystal Elite, and pretty much to the level of doing really nice private dinners at the Dunn Airbnb farmhouse. The gazebo has arrived. The next level, the next phase of it is to actually do the foundation and to move forward with the decking and doing the curb appeal around over there, to get it ready and presentable towards our liking.
Right.
So we can have that next portion of the project. So that is definitely the next level. Get ready to see the movement. And again, we don't say this stuff to be like, hey, we got this. But I'm gonna promote it heavily because it's our business. But I encourage y'all to do the same thing. People, I'm gonna get ready to close with this. People don't know what you have to offer nor what you do if you don't tell them who you are. Tell people who you are.
Yep.
Tell people who you are with confidence. Tell them people your skill set and your quality. Not only tell them, show them. If you tell them, show them, then they will support you. Closed mouths never get fed. Okay? Open up your mouth. Be confident in your product. Talk about your product. Demonstrate your product. Be proud of your product, most importantly.
Be proud. Accept that nudge. Accept the nudge.
And your product will be productive. What else you got, baby, for the people? As we get ready to close this thing out.
That's it.
Man,
thank you guys for your continuous support. Thank you all for, I tried to go on Facebook and tell everyone thank you that congratulated us for the grand prize with Urban Impact. Again, thank you to Urban Impact and the sponsors of Birmingham.
Thank you to the attorneys.
Yeah. It's a whole
thing.
Yeah,
follow up with, I think you got
I have to follow up with a lot of people, Katie. Yeah. Let's not do that on here. I got to
just saying, baby.
Follow up.
Nudge! Give you that nudge, baby.
No.
Done it all. We're just nudging your way all the way through.
I get enough of nudges.
Oh, baby. I'm going to nudge you.
Thank you all.
I'm going to nudge you, baby.
Shut up, Katie. Y'all go out and be great.
I never do.
No, get off.
Yeah.